investigation. Casey?
Well, Sergeant Mike Huff retired 3 weeks ago on the 30th anniversary of the Wheeler murder. Huff says this case defined his career. He's even considering coming out of retirement to help DA prosecute the case.
I'm elated he's caught.
Retired homicide Sergeant Mike Huff says when he arrived at the Southern Hills Country Club in May of 1981 to investigate the shooting death of businessman Roger Wheeler, he had no idea the journey this case would take him on and how it would define his career.
A lot of twists and turns, a lot of stress. You know, who would ever thought that a policeman from Tulsa, Oklahoma would be testifying before Congress about FBI corruption or arresting an FBI agent, you know, for murder.
Huff says Wheeler was a solid citizen who was targeted by Bulger's East Coast Mafia ring because they suspected Wheeler was on to how the mob was manipulating one of Wheeler's business investments for a profit.
Well, he's certainly not a feeble little 81-year-old man. He's a sick, degenerate criminal that had his hand in killing dozens of people. You know, every answer to every small problem he had was murder.
Bulger's life and his corrupt relationship with the FBI was the inspiration for the 2006 Jack Nicholson movie, The Departed. In 2001, FBI agent Paul Rico was charged with the Wheeler murder along with Bulger and his mob associates. Huff says one of his regrets is that he was never able to question Bulger, but he may get his chance if he accepts an offer by the DA to become an investigator on the Bulger prosecution in Tulsa.
You might see me kind of slipping back out of retirement and you know, putting on a badge and going back at this deal. So that's an option that's laid out there for me. So I'll, you know, I think it might be worth it to finish this up with that.
Now, if convicted, Bulger faces the death penalty. He rose to the #1 spot on the FBI's 10 most wanted list after Osama bin Laden was killed. Casey Roebuck, 2 News, works for you.
Thank you, Casey.